Alright, think about this one for a second. A truly infinite universe moves at an infinite speed, correct? For a particle to be infinitely off in the distance, it has to be infinitely moving at a speed which is infinitely fast. Okay, so what does that mean? I didn't realize what this meant until just recently, the last couple days, and it's pretty darn crazy. So the concept of past lives is rather abstract, and we say past in a sense of time because that's what we're used to. And coincidentally, it's interesting that marijuana pretty much demolishes the aspect of time when you get past the threshold of experiencing the true psychedelic state that it is. So, interestingly enough, if you think about infinite speed, what does that mean? That means that that a particle can be anywhere, in fact, everywhere, at the same time. Everywhere at the same time, okay? So there's no sense of time. There's no sense of being in a place. There's no sense of motion. There's no sense of... This room is not the same room when I'm looking at it this way, for when I'm looking at it that way, for when I'm looking at it that way. Each frame of existence, you think about a speed, you think about cameras, you think about the frames at which it can be shown, right? Because video is just a frame by frame by frame by frame thing that is placed together in a way in which looks like motion, right? The universe is the same way, right? But it moves at an infinite pace. So each frame of your existence, each frame of your view, whether it's this to that, see that little tiny movement, just to that, to this, to that. All of this is infinitely many frames. So when you step back outside of the film viewer, you can view all of the frames in motion at the same time, and all of your past lives are actually simultaneously occurring, but it's just a sense in which we cannot comprehend yet. Okay, it's a choice. It's a choice of physicality that we choose to elude ourselves with, to experience further in this limited range of experience of evolution on Earth, all of that stuff. So infinity is pretty strange. It's not just an infinite space, it's an infinite time, it's an infinite being. It's an infinite being. In fact, you could even go as far to think that there is only one molecule, there's only one fabric, there's only one piece of existence that is experiencing itself in different shapes, in different forms. In fact, it can be right here and right here next to itself at the same time. It can be hydrogen, it can be oxygen, it can be nitrogen, it can be anything, because it's itself replicating itself infinitely fast to be in a state of existence. So infinity.
Stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
So put that in your pipe and smoke it.